Hey guys, we are at the home of Steven Zalunardo, Remax West Zalunardo and Associates. We're gonna go on inside, talk a little real estate, ask him how he is, and get to know him a bit. Come on in, I'll show you. And we're gonna try to drive his car.
Is he talking about my car again? Sullivan, you're not gonna drive my car. Just come in for coffee. Come on, buddy. Welcome to my home.
Thanks for inviting us in, man.
I'm going to show you, so this is my humble abode. I'm going to show you actually why I bought this house. It's the smallest area in the house, but it's actually why I literally bought the house. So come take a look.
Nice.
So literally I bought this house for this area here. It's 5 by 3, it's literally 15 square feet. And the only reason why is I can actually chill, read a book here, and it's like a safe place.
Steven's not much.
It's 15 square feet, but it's good. It's home, right?
Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's amazing.
You sit there, you're gonna have to pay tax, buddy.
You got a little coffee here. Oh, it's an espresso machine.
Here, buddy. Here, we'll give you the short one because it is stronger. A big guy like you need a bigger shot.
Hey, it is my first.
It's hot, so relax. And if you never had that much caffeine, we might have to sit you down.
I've never had espresso ever, so I'm gonna try this and let's see how this goes. What happens, man? No, I'm good.
Let's get him a Remax bottle of
water. Thanks. Yeah, this is good.
You'll be good, buddy.
All right, so you've invited me in. You've given me some espresso.
Yeah.
Let's get right in there. I want to know a little bit more about Steve Zalunardo or Steven Zalunardo.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
What would you like to know?
You know what? Give me some stuff about how you got into the industry, how you got into real estate, some of your clients maybe. Like,
Sure.
Spill the beans.
Spill the beans. Okay. How did I get into real estate? So, read a book. 6 months later, bought a house.
Right.
Converted into an off-campus residence
Right.
for their Humber College students. A year later, bought a second. A year later, bought a third. So I had 14 tenants. It was pretty amazing. This is way pre real estate for me. But it was such a great experience. Like we used to back then, the internet was barely working. It was
Right.
all dial-up, so it was we had to physically go out and find our tenants. You had to go like tape stuff on walls, little you take off your phone numbers and you rip off the little edge of the
little tabs, right?
little tabs. Remember those? But it was good. We filled them up every year. We did well with them, and then ultimately I sold them when I got married. And there was always that something missing in me with real
Right.
estate. So I worked with my dad for 8 years. I was a carpenter.
Okay.
And, construction at a small construction
Nice.
company. So I did that for 8 years, and there's always some void missing after I sold those properties. So what did I do? Literally switched into real estate. So did the courses, and it took about 6-7 months, and I just flipped the switch. I literally handed in the hammer and tool belt on Friday, and Monday I put a suit and tie on. It was pretty bad actually. My suit pants were like I had to staple them together because I didn't have time to get them stitched. So this is back in the day, but it was good. It was a good transition, and just wasn't always positive. Like I really enjoyed it. It's good. You meet great people every day. You got great stories, and you know what? If you're doing a good job of it, you're impacting people's lives positively. So it's pretty amazing.
I can relate.
Yeah, sure. But
So it's kind of like a Rex Richards story, Started as a carpenter, made your way up,
Pretty much, yeah.
bought your investment.
Hey, listen, when everybody was going to Cancun when we were 21, I literally was working 2 jobs, putting money aside and putting deposits down in houses.
Wow.
So it is not an accident. They say hard work and opportunity will meet at some point.
Right.
That's what people call luck. But it's two roads that merge into one at some point, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
I always say in life, like going back to the problem that I was talking about, the staples in my pants. It was literally, went to go buy a suit, bought a suit. It was the worst fitting suit ever.
Right.
I told the lady we actually put tape on the inside, but it kept coming out, so I had to go old school. I literally stapled the pants down, painted the staples black. It was beautiful. I got the position anyways, a sales representative with Royal LePage. But it was pretty awesome, right? And this the transition of life. But it's always good, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Never rush it. My dad always says it's like building a staircase versus a ladder. If you go high in a ladder, you got no stability in your foundation. It's easy to fall.
Right.
If you build a staircase, you can go build one level at a time, and it's there for
That makes sense.
you want it. So you tear it down yourself.
Wow.
So that's pretty awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. Touch on the early years and any advice that you have for people getting into your home, their first home.
The first home, yeah.
You got into yours and you kind of elaborated a bit, but
Sure.
some advice on new homeowners, basically.
Yeah, new homeowners. And to me, I always tell my clients, my buyers, that it has to feel right. It has to feel like a marriage. So when you get in there, it's got to have that right fit. You have some sort of negative draw to the property, just walk out. It's not going to get better. So that's what I always advise. We walk in. Sometimes we literally step in the door. I see something because I have that construction background. It's like, we got to go because this house is going to be a pain.
Right.
And for the rest of your life. So if I can't stamp my name on it and I wouldn't buy it for myself, we don't buy it.
Wow.
And I'm sure there's 100 clients that attest to that.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
sure.
So if it doesn't feel right,
We
it's not for you.
go. It's a process of elimination, not selection.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to know about Steve, the family man. Like kids, wife.
Yeah, of course. So I have been married for. We've been married for 10, so 11. This will be our 11th year of marriage.
Wow.
Been together for about 14 years. We have 2 beautiful children, Selena, which is 6 and a half, and Nicholas.
Yes, we met Nick.
Yeah, you met the
Nick is a character.
Yeah, for sure. They all look like my wife, but they all my character. So.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, good and bad. Yeah, good and bad. Yeah. So if they start organizing my fridge after, at least I can share the blame with someone else. But anyway, yeah, he's 2 and a half.
Right. We've got Steve, the realtor. We've got Steve, the family man. Is there anything else that people should know about you, or any things you're into, your hobbies, or other ventures that you want to talk about?
So to me, hobbies. Number one, cars. I'm very passionate
Yes, of course.
about
Yes,
vehicles.
of course. Yes.
There's not
Right.
a question about that. But real estate, like I said, it's not a job for me. It's a passion, right?
Right.
Like an obsession. So.
Right.
I own it. So we sell at a high level. We do 40 plus transactions, individual efforts. That's me. I have a personal assistant, and I think we're going to start incorporating other people to the team. But they got to be screened properly,
Yes,
right?
correct.
So ultimately, that's what I do as a career. But my side actions, a lot of so like builder development, like that's we're assembling properties. We have multiple rentals all over the GTA.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's good.
So you go back to your roots.
Yeah, like I love it. Like so, you got to remember, 90% of all millionaires are made through real estate, and that's so. Where would you put your money? Like I'm not going to invent Facebook, or
Right.
I don't have the I'm not going to invent an iPhone, or that's not in me.
Right.
But in real estate, we can definitely build wealth, and this is what I'm showing clients: is we've bought maybe 25 to 30 units, like combined.
Yes.
Everyone's got their own stuff, or some are joint ventures with me. I'm part of the deals too. But ultimately, we're building wealth together, and then we organize these as little businesses.
Yes.
We get them rented out, we get them proper corporations, and we start building this little empire for everybody. So basically, I found the secret, and I'm sharing it, And basically, I whatever I'm doing, whatever I study, whatever I put into my action, I mimic it for my clients. It's all open book. As soon as they get in, we get their rental properties, and it's like, okay, guys, you got to do this next.
That's
We're
amazing.
going to keep going because ultimately, I want to be around successful people.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell somebody something that doesn't work, and then ultimately. It's failure in their end because that's my sphere of
It's a
influence.
reflection on you as well.
It's a reflection on me, but my sphere. Like so, I host these October events every year where all my clients will come, and so we get about 100 to 200 people, or maybe 100, 150. Don't grow this year, I think.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you'll see the first listing I ever sold. Like those clients speaking to the last sale, basically that month, right? Talking, interacting with each other. So just. Like I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I want to make an impact on people's lives.
It's just family, right?
100%. Yeah, and that's how we run our business. Interesting. Like going back to me. So it's like side stuff. So I invest money outside of like let's say me tangibly own an asset. Like I invest in real estate trust companies.
Right.
And these guys are mammoth companies that are investing. Develop half of Toronto, let's call it. They're the ones that supply the money.
Right.
Anyway, so going back to them, they have so much great research that I go to their presentation, just kind of fill it all in because they got their own team staff that fills in the analysis. So they spend millions of dollars on analysis. It's just kind of going off of that. I mean, the newspapers get this about 2 months late, but I get this right up. Right? So I got this information in July. I think they just exposed it like a month ago or something.
Wow. Cool.
But anyway, ultimately. They're talking about the Canadian immigrations. They're saying that they're expecting another 1 million immigrants coming to Canada.
Wow.
Historically, 50% of those people reside in Golden Horseshoe. So we're talking like Durham, like Whitby, all the way to Waterloo. So obviously Toronto, and then up to Orillia, like let's say that baseline. So what is that? 160 kilometer radius? I don't know, maybe 200, maybe less, more or less. But I mean, there's 500,000 people are going to be living in that area. This is why people the news immediate need to talk about something and they're downgrading the market, but smart people are buying. Think about this. Warren Buffett always says, be fearful when people are greedy and be greedy when people are fearful. So this is the time, and I'm advising all my clients to buy. I'm literally physically putting an offer on a property yesterday, so we're just working out the details of assembling 3 parcels together. So
Yes.
hopefully we can build 12 to 14 townhouses
Wow.
potentially. So I mean, yeah, no, we're putting money out there. Obviously, don't do the ladder,
Crazy, yeah,
build a
crazy.
staircase,
Right,
go
right, right.
slowly.
Right.
Joint venture, build things together.
Yes.
It's better a piece of something than nothing.
Yes.
So I feel the market's not going anywhere. Not only that, safest country I believe in the world, right? You know, so
Yeah, we're lucky, right? And so your advice at the end of all this is get in.
get in. Then don't get it over your head.
Yes.
You know, get a good realtor, someone that knows the market, someone that's invested in the market.
I wonder if we know you.
I think so. You met him today. We actually invited him into your house.
Oh, that helps. Yeah, that helps. Listen, it's been a pleasure, man.
Awesome, buddy.
Listen,
Thank you so much,
thank you.
man. I
No
appreciate it.
problem,
It's
no
awesome.
problem. Cool.